the Heart's Journey. I'm Monsignor Chiodo from St. Anthony's in Des Moines, Iowa. This month of June, we celebrate, of course, Father's Day. We think about the role and responsibility of fathers. With mothers, they have the sublime duty of raising their children, as we say at the baptismal ceremony, in the knowledge and love of God, to raise them in the faith. The faith is not only a head knowledge, but a heart knowledge, a faith that transforms their lives. The duty of fathers and mothers is one that is anointed by the Holy Spirit, you could say, through the sacrament of marriage, to help children realize why they're here on this earth. When I was a small child in the school next door, we learned that the reason for our existence is to know, love, and serve God in this world, and to be happy with Him forever in the next. It's important to keep that reality, that truth, close to our own hearts as fathers and mothers, but also to pass on to our children what the true reason is for our existence, to know, love, and serve God in this world, and be happy with Him forever in the next. It's a story told about a minister who went to visit his wealthy farmer parishioner. Upon his arrival at the farm, the pastor was quite delighted to see the pastor, invited him into the house. After having a cup of coffee and exchanging pleasantries, the farmer said, "Pastor, come out onto the deck. I want to show you something." So the pastor followed him, went out on a deck, a beautiful sprawling deck outside the beautiful farmhouse. And there, before their eyes, they could see the landscape and the many buildings and possessions that the rich farmer had. The rich farmer said, "Pastor, look at the farthest horizon. I own every piece of that property. I own it, and I'm going to pass it on." He said, "Look to your right. See all those barns? They're filled with grain and livestock." He said, "I own those. It's all mine, and I tend to pass it on to my children. The house you're standing in now, many hundreds of thousands of dollars it cost to build, is all mine, and I tend to pass it on. All of these directions," he said, "I own everything, and everywhere that you can see, and I'm going to pass it on." Then the pastor placed his arm on the shoulder of the rich farmer and said, "Mr. Brown," he said, "you've shown me all these things that the eye can see, that you own and tend to pass on. In every direction you've pointed except one. In that direction. What do you own up there? And what do you hope to pass on up there?" And that's the point of Christian fatherhood and Christian motherhood, to help our children realize that all these things down here, while they are important, there's nothing as important as owning real estate up there, because that is where we're headed. And that's why we're here, to know, love, and serve God in this world, and to be happy with Him forever up there in the next. God bless you.